So yesterday had to be one of the wildest things I've ever seen for a couple reasons. I'm sure everybody witnessed the Bitcoin flash crash that took place. I watched it live, watched us drop from 98K down into the 91K range in a matter of just a couple minutes. And yet, despite that, yet that being an opportunity for some fear and uncertainty to be instilled into the market, it didn't. ADA and other alts in the space actually remained incredibly resilient during that time. And I think this is a testament to the big move that is about to come. Many people have kind of solidified their positions and they're prepping for this big alt season that is commencing. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Not to say that ADA's doing something that we haven't seen in a while. We have 3 straight red daily candles. Last time this took place is actually when ADA was chopping and trying to find its way, kind of sideways trading right around that bottom here in that 33 to 34 cent range. Kind of strange to be talking about that now with ADA over a dollar, right? And what we're doing is the same thing. We're chopping, we're trying to find direction, we're dealing with some shuffling in terms of holder balances, right from the hands of the impatient to the hands of the patient, and kind of prepping for this next big leg in ADA's push here. Frankly, the one that, like we talk about, can get us to a new all-time high. This isn't a guarantee, this isn't financial advice or anything like that, but when BTC was making this move yesterday, and yes, this is the wildest candle I have ever seen. When it made this move, it did this in the course of just 3 minutes. I watched it live. It was totally bizarre. And during that time, we didn't see much volatility in terms of alts. In fact, this was almost a 10% drop in terms of BTC. I don't even think ADA shed 5% during that time. I was very shocked, but kind of not shocked at the same time. And ADA wasn't alone in this regard. If you looked across the space at really everything during that time, everybody else was just kind of sitting, watching, waiting. And what we were seeing is a little bit of decorrelation from assets. So now that actually gives me a little more confidence moving forward, because when BTC does impose some big volatility in the market, it doesn't mean that we're going to go on big price crashes. And that's where I think that these big opportunity times have kind of dwindled. You know, the big dips that people have been waiting for, the big washouts, people aren't falling for it anymore. All right. So this is what we experienced yesterday. This is why BTC did what it did. Specifically, someone opened up some huge long leverage positions, hundreds of millions of dollars worth just below these prices. This was about at 101,000. And so market makers kind of sent us on this quest of liquidating these, right? And then it was liquidations, just fighting through this. And then we saw the big drop here, the one that just sent BTC down to some very low price levels. But again, it opened up the door for some huge opportunity. I could have bought BTC down in the 91, 92K range. I was paying attention to it, but you guys know I focus more on alts than anything. And now it's had a nice little recovery here. Now, that being said, alts are still kind of chopping. They're still kind of finding their way. And, you know, we've talked about this dead cat bounce in terms of BTC dominance. That's kind of what we're dealing with right now. This isn't surprising at all. All right. Now, that being said, what this big flash crash opened the door for yesterday was institutional money. In fact, we saw some of the biggest buying days we've seen as of late. For example, yesterday, institutional money bought $766 million worth of BTC. Not surprising, they were given a huge gift, and BlackRock really led the way, storming into the 770 million bought themselves. And obviously, they had to contend with Grayscale's $148 million dump. Not surprising, but at the same time, what was it? They're in their small cap fund. They added 95 million, so they're doing some strange shuffling right now. But on the other side, spot Ethereum ETFs, $428 million added, the largest day we have ever seen. Okay. So, and this again was led by BlackRock. Go figure, $292 million. So even when we are getting these washouts in the market, they're getting bought up in a big way. And there's going to be a point where this pushes so hard on BTC and ETH and alts in the space that you're going to see the big pop happen. All right. Now, it's not obviously a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that, but even Miles Dutra was talking about the fact that altcoins recovered faster than Bitcoin. We're kind of gearing up for this run. All right. And we just have to be patient. We have to let these choppy times play out. This is, again, when I'm just making sure my bags are set, I'm accumulating when I'm accumulating before we get this next wave of adoption and capital to hit. It's going to come very, very soon, guys. We're right on the precipice of this. Okay. Now, what I will say as well is I know some people have had questions about that. We are going to be doing a platform migration. If you guys haven't checked out BTCC, so this is actually a leverage platform. You can do spot trading on here as well. We're obviously doing the migration from Margex. So guys, this is a platform that has actually been around now for 13 years. They have access to more assets than Margex. And this isn't to talk bad about Margex or anything like that, but they have access to more assets. Rates are better as far as funding goes. Withdrawals are faster, fees are cheaper. And the great thing about this too, guys, is they offer a lot of the same benefits that Margex did, up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. You can actually earn a 10% deposit on all deposits above $500. Great thing about this, guys, too, is more assets. It's available to U.S. users. I'm actually going to be doing the complete migration over to here over the course of the next few days. That's my plan, at least. So if you guys do want to check this out, there is a link in the description below. It's very easy to use, very similar as far as functionality goes when it comes to Margex. The great thing about this too, if you guys want to do really, really small leverage positions, you guys can do like a 2x leverage position, which was not available on the other platform. And some of these you can even do up to 500x leverage. I'm not that wild, but feel free to knock yourself out if you guys would like to use this. The mobile app is way easier to use. I downloaded this. I've been playing around on there already. And for those who are trading on leverage for the first time, guess what? There is a demo trading page, so you can actually practice before you do anything. I don't know why we didn't make this migration earlier, but this is available for you guys to use. Feel free to check it out. Link's going to be in the description below. Feel free to check that out. But we're getting close to some wild time, guys. I'm excited. You guys should be excited too. It's nice to see the portfolio where it's at right now. And the crazy thing about that is it's only going to get even better as we get into the early part of the year. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.